Hey guys, welcome back to the Quad Stop. As you saw from our last video, our Project Raptor got its front arms and spindles put on. Well, today we got our Elka suspension, so we're going to try to get our linkage and our rear swing arm bolted on there. We're going to try to put this thing on wheels and make a roller. So hang tight and let's have some fun. All right, let's take a look and see what the gods of speed and chrome have dropped off at our door. Beautiful Henson basket and pressure plate. New clutch springs. Fantastic. Chain sliders. And a case saver. Now I like that case saver a lot. I like that case saver because it actually integrates a sprocket cover in it as well. That's great. And of course, the coup de grace. This looks like our suspension, our shocks from Elka. And there it is. That is beautiful. All right. These are going to look beautiful. They're going to perform fantastic. It's going to give us the ride we want. The owner of this particular quad, big guy, 6'3", 6'4", about 300 pounds. So Elka custom valved and sprung these for his weight. Plus they went ahead and they do it according to suspension. So since we're using a +2 up one arm, they built them specific to that. Sorry about that, the battery died. So we've got instruction manual, adjustment tools, remote reservoir mount, rear shock. Remote reservoir on this one. frame, and then we'll go ahead and get this one connected here. All right, let's get some shocks on this thing. Okay, so we got our swing arm mounted. We had some major recording difficulties. I have lost about 7 or 8 hours worth of build recording. So what we'll do is I'm just going to go ahead and walk you around the quad, and I'm going to show you what we've gotten done and go through what's on it, where we're at and where we're headed to next. Okay guys, so as you can see, we've got our Project Raptor is on all 4 wheels. It is a roller, so we'll just go around. I'll kind of go through what we ended up getting done, and we'll just try to move on from there, and hopefully I can not make as many recording accidents happen in the near future. I hope y'all can forgive me for all that. So what we've done is we've got the radiator mounted. It is an aftermarket radiator, so it is a little bit thicker, a little bit better cooling. We did get all of our shocks mounted. Our arms are on, our brakes, steering stem. We've got our bars on. We went through and did the wiring harness. So what I did is I split the harness and removed all the old tape and made sure that all the wires were good, connectors were good, and rewrapped it. So you can see we've got rear shock is on, and we've got our reservoir mounted. We've got our axle in, all of our brakes. Now the Nerf bars are just kind of sitting there because they do bolt where the engine goes. So they're just there so that they're not laying on the ground getting scratched. We do have an aftermarket aluminum oil tank, so that's going to hold an extra ½ quart of oil. And our arms and brakes, and we're running all Alba bead locks. Hands down the best bang for the buck, without a doubt. And we do run Sun F tires all the way around, and it's a 21-10-7 on the front and a 20-11-9 in the rear. And we've got our front bumper on and mounted. And of course the customary hand guards. You can see our Project 250X kind of hanging out in the back. We did get the plastics dug out, so we just got to get those cleaned up. We put that wrap on when we first got the quad, and then we ended up deciding to rebuild it. So that's basically what we've got. And I'll even give you a little sneak peek of what we're going to put in this big giant hole right here. And there it is. Okay guys, that's about it for this video here. The next edition, we're going to go ahead, I believe we're going to get the engine put in, but I'm going to do a video we're going to be putting a Henson clutch basket in. You do have to do some mods in order to get that to work. So we'll go ahead and I'll do a separate video on its own to get that modded over so that we can go ahead and get that put in. And then of course we're going to be putting the Tusk clutch in and getting the other side of the motor put together and get it installed, and then we'll go ahead and finish up with the exhaust and the rest of the wiring, etc. So I appreciate you stopping by and have fun. We'll see you again.